This video will cover the review and reflect for the topic of rational graphs. For the review, we are asked to graph the function f of x, 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. You may want to pause this video here so that you may attempt to answer the question on your own. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that we rewrite f of x into something that we can graph. I'm going to use synthetic division. So in my small box, I am setting the denominator equal to 0 and solving for x, and see that x is equal to 3. I'm getting the coefficients of my numerator, which is 2 for the x and then 1 for my constant. Using synthetic division, I'm going to bring down the 2, I'm going to multiply, and I'm going to add. Because this was x to the 1 power, then I know the bottom 2 down here would be an x to the 0 power, or a constant. So it would be 2 plus my remainder, which is 7, over my divisor of x minus 3. So this is now my f of x. We might want to rewrite it so it's something in the form that we're used to seeing as maybe 7 as my multiplier, 1 over x minus 3 plus 2. Again, I just want to remind you that this part right here can be multiplied to get the exact same thing as 7 over x minus 3. Now we're ready to graph. We know that we have a parent function of 1 over x. Our multiplier, or our coefficient in the front, is positive, so it's still going to have the form of 2 branches in for 1 over x. And then now we're able to start graphing. So first thing I'm going to do is graph my vertical asymptote. Remember to find a vertical asymptote. We literally just let the denominator equal to 0 and solve for x and find x is equal to 3. And we can see that here, that it moves my graph 3 to the right. So my vertical asymptote would be right here in green. To do our horizontal asymptote, we'll do that one in blue. Remember, our horizontal asymptote will actually be this number here, the 2, the how much we went up. So I'm going to do my horizontal asymptote there. Now I'm ready to graph. I'm going to go to my new origin, which is here, and I am going to go over just like the parent function, except instead of going over 1 up 1, I'm going to go over 1 up 7 because of the multiplier. So I'm going to go over 1 and then up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then now from here, I'm going to do my graph so that it goes quickly as possible down here to my asymptote and up there to my asymptote. Same thing here, we'll go over to the left one and then down 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll go towards our asymptotes, and that would be our graph. Now let's turn our attention to the reflect of the page. Our job here is to graph f of x, which is 1 over x squared plus 1. You can use a graphing calculator or tool to do this, and then be able to state vertical asymptotes, horizontal or oblique asymptotes, domain, range, and end behavior. So after the lecture videos today, you should be able to know what horizontal and oblique asymptotes are and how to find them. And that concludes this video.